So, as it stands at the minute, I don't know what the situation is with this game. I don't know what's going to be happening with it. I don't know anything of this game's future on the channel and it being around for much longer, not on the channel or on anything. Now, obviously, as I say that, I clearly mean this game. Yeah, called Rooks is here, Snipers, and you've remade alright one to put up with. Why have you stopped putting 4 of them on? Toxic, Citron, Power, Flower, Goldstone, and Dr. Toxic. I'd probably say that the Goldie Star's less than that. So yeah, at the minute, I don't know, this game, there is a reason why I don't play it that often, and that's namely just because I'm trying to grind to 200 stars, and the only problem is with me, I know if, as long as I'm at the 2 times multiplier, I won't come to pick missions up whatsoever, which is where I kind of, sink, if you want to say, and it doesn't help me in any way, shape or form. But yeah, situation with this game at the minute, I'm not sure. Now, what I do know is there's apparently more DLC announced for this game, but no one knows anything else. All we know is there's apparently more DLC happening for this game. That is basically all anyone knows, which is, I guess, alright, because I mean, it just goes to show that we do know that something's happening with this game after 2 years. This game has been out for 2 years, so, well, almost 2.5 years at this point. It'd be a shame if they kind of ended it at 2.5 years, because I know Fortnite basically came on and killed this game, or killed the little community this game had left, and made it basically twice as small as it already was. Did he say I'll kill all you pirates? I never really paid attention to what they say when he comes out. I'll kill all you pirates. I was like, oh no, I'm in the dark. But yeah, as it stands currently, I got no plans. Now obviously I say that, and I mean, you might be thinking, by plans, what do I exactly mean? Now, when I say plans, I mean do you have to use a king like that? Because I'm sat there trying not to hit the king, and it's pretty hard when you got a character that does splash. But yeah, as it stands at the minute, the only thing I know about this game's future is it's got DLC apparently coming, but there's no release date or anything out. We know it's been announced, so that's kind of where it all falls down, because you've got DLC announced, but you haven't got a release date, so it kind of all falls there. I think the ideal time for them to release it would be like in the summer, just because everyone's off and all that. But then again, if you haven't got it ready, then it's probably better off to wait like Halloween or like winter or something. But all we know is there's apparently DLC. All I know is there's apparently DLC announced for this game. And yeah, that's all I know. So yeah, I know basically nothing except for there's been an announcement of DLC, but I don't know a date. I don't know a date, a time, a year, a decade. Basically, could be released in this year, next year, or in a decade's time. Probably won't be in a decade. We'll probably be on Garden Warfare 4 in a decade. Then again, you don't know with this franchise. Because, like I say, it'd be a shame to kind of let this game go off the channel, because I think this game hasn't had its time. And you might wonder what I mean by that. And by that I mean, I think this game definitely has some strength in it still, and I personally think this game's still got quite a community going on it. You might not hear much from the community on this game anymore, but I mean, to be honest with you, all I know is this game has a community still, and you know, it cares about the future of this game. So, you know, it's a caring and, you know, loving community. That's if you don't get hate mail like I did. You know, a hate message, and like I did the other week when I was casually playing this game. Yeah, I got more hate mail. I think I made a video about the first set I got, and I found it pretty funny, to be honest with you. Because again, I'm sat there just chilling playing Rose. Because everyone's like, oh, Rose is underpowered now. Rose is never going to be as good as she was. I don't think PopCap's intentions, or EA's intentions, were for Rose to ever be as good as she was in the first place. I just think that Rose was just a bit slightly too overpowered. Finished it off. No, I just think that Rose has had too much power at times. Because I mean, if you think about it, the Reg Rose, once you get the upgrade for it, you're hitting 10. You know, you're hitting 10 damage a hit, and I think she fires something like 2 bullets a second or something, or a bullet a second, something stupid like that. You know, she's got a good fire rate on her, on top of decent damage for her fire rate, right? But if you put into mind that she fires pretty quickly and does 10 damage a hit, you've then got to put into mind that you've got Druid Rose, who, granted, does damage, and you know, does it well. You've also got to keep in mind that Druid Rose fires a heck of a lot quicker than the Reg Rose, and I don't know how the devil I got hit by his shotgun then, but I did. But yeah, you've got to keep in mind that the Reg Rose, you know, can fire fairly. Can I just say as well that the zombies actually have the bonus in this event, because they're actually kitted out for close range. The only cactus that can probably do close range is Future. I still remember the day or the minute that I found out about this character. And the slightly overpowered damage. Yeah, this event isn't fair at all. I think I'll rest my case with 15 over to like 33. That event is just not fair. You can't have a class that's kitted out for close range and long range, against a class that can barely do long range anyway, or damage at long range. It's just something you can't do. Well, either the class can't do damage at long range, or I'm just bad at playing the class. It's more than likely a mix of both, to be honest with you. That's what I mean, though. I think the thing that's missing out from Garden Warfare now, especially now, seeming that Citron was nerfed, because, don't get me wrong, right, Citron was somewhat of the equivalent of Deadbeard, in the case of he could do damage at long and close range. You know, but then again, a lot of classes can. But then again, but bear in mind, you have got the chompers on the zombies, on the plant, sorry. But the chompers don't do damage at long range. Chompers only do damage at close range, as many of us know. And by that I mean, you know, chompers kill, but in one shot at close range. I'm pretty sure, as I should know, after about 700 odd times. Finally, nice to see that that's been overwritten. That was a reg Citron for so long, just because of like the amount of time I went AFK for. Yep, highest streak, party Citron, way before he was nerfed. But yeah, I'm pretty sure after 814 times, I should know that chompers can kill in one shot at close range. But the thing is, though, the zombies have more classes that can do close range than the plants do. Because if you bear in mind, now the plants have Citron and Citron, I guess they don't really. But then again, you know, you can't really say that. Who was I going to say now? You can't really say that the pea shooter is quite like kitted out for close range sometimes, you know. But if you keep in mind, the zombies have quite a few classes kitted out for close range. They've got like the soldier. Most soldiers can do close range pretty well. Don't get me wrong, like, Super Commander can do it pretty well, Tank Commander can do it well, Scuba can do it well if you're decent enough with him, not like me. Basically, if you're good enough as a soldier, you can do close range as any of them. Probably not Centurion, though. And then, you know, you've got Engineers, which I don't use at close range because I'd be bad. I'm bad enough at Engineers anyway. Scientists speak for themselves. 77 damage with the reg one, with damage upgrade at close range. Yeah, 77 damage with the regular Scientist at close range with damage upgrade. Bit high. I mean, that's 2 shot on most things, with Citron being a 3 shot for most of them. All Stars, let's just not go there. They've basically just got Imp Hunt and Ultra Tackle and the weapon. Though, then again, half of them, there's no point using the weapon because they overheat before you can actually press the trigger. Pirate, Shotgun, Barrel Blast, Cannon, Imp, Bunny Hop, Mech, Gravnade, stand underneath them so they can't shoot you. And then superheroes, just not even go into the many of like excuses of why you can use them at long range, close range. I've officially spent 510 hours on this game. I never even noticed I spent 500. And I'm missing. Phone, I need you because I'm not doing maths in my summer. I realised then, I got up and put my earphones out. So yeah. Yeah, phone, need you, because I'm not doing math in my summer holiday. I want to try and complete the sticker book, but I don't know if it's including the purchasable stuff. I don't think it is. It'd be good if it isn't. because I don't really want to spend 20 quid on finishing the sticker book in this game. So I've got 8136. That's 5995. Oh, 2,141 cosmetics left to get in this game. Because I've got all characters, all the abilities. So yeah. Sounds like a lot of cosmetics. But then again, if you think about it, I've already got 5,995. That's, you know what, should we open a pack, see if we can make it 6,000? Exactly. You give me 5. If I get all cosmetics in you, which went to dust pretty quickly as soon as I opened you, actually. Hey, exactly as well. Okay, exactly 6,000 stickers. So now we've only got to get 2,316. But yeah, that's what I mean though. I think the fun thing for me in this game is not grinding on the characters. Personally for me, it's learning how to play them. Because I don't see each character as the same as the previous that I master. So say I master Pete the Pea Shooter, then I move on to Toxic P. I don't see them playing as the same, because the Toxic P has stupidly more range than the normal Pea Shooter does. You know, Toxic P, I think Toxic P has the most splash, or has the biggest splash radius in the whole game. So yeah, you know, that's something you got to get used to. And then it's like it's like Electro P and say Petrified Cactus. They both play as you have to detonate. You have to detonate the shot unless it hits something. So if the shot hits something first, you don't have to detonate it. You know, there's a delay in between you being able to fire bullets. But then again, Electro P, you know, I personally find him better at like mid-range or close range. I don't know what the game suggests him as. The game suggests him as... Oh, it doesn't tell you in this game, does it? It's the first game it tells you. But yeah. Personally, I use Electro P as a like mid-range character. Like mid/short range character. Just because of the way he plays. But I mean, that's the thing. Petrified Cactus... Yeah, that pain on the right, I'd use more as a, you know, close range. Or, no, sorry, long range. Because it's a sniper. I think it's just... Are the cactus male or female? I forget. I think they're male. Are they female? I think they're female. I think some flowers and the cactus are female and the rest of them are male. I think Rose is female, actually. I'm not sure. To me, they're just plants. I don't care. So yeah, you know, so there's characters in certain classes I'd play at long range. You've got like the ones that do damage I'd play at long range, like Shadow Flower. You could do long range because 12 damage a hit is pretty good. The Red Rose, you hit crits constantly. You're hitting 10, I think, or 12. Is it 12? No, it's 12 with Necros. That's what I mean though. You can, if you can jinx them with Necros, right, you can hit 12s or 13s or something like that. I think they patched that now and nerfed it stupidly, like a lot. But yeah, that's what I mean for the plants. But for the zombies, it's basically a lot different for me. Like camo range, I use them at long range, full stop. I never used them at close because I, you know, see him more as a sniper. I'm not going to say anything because I think it's pretty obvious from how he looks, you know, but it might not be. So yeah, personally I use camo range as a long range type of character because of, you know, how he looks. Not how he looks, but like how he works. But like the normal foot soldier, I use him anywhere from mid to short to mid. Same with Super Commando, short to mid. General Supremo, short to mid. And these two basically the same, short to mid. these two, but no, sorry, Sky Trooper short slash mid, Centurion mid slash long, because Park Ranger, he was an interesting one for me because I think he's got the slowest fire rate in the whole class. I think he's the slowest semi-automatic, the slowest automatic in the whole class. Scuba, I just used him at short because Scuba's weapon works more as a shotgun than an actual AR. So yeah. And then you've got the engineers, which I used the damage glitch for because I couldn't be bothered using half of them in online. Scientists, I used all of them bar astronaut at close range. I still haven't tried out the armoured bling station. Bought it, didn't try it out. The armoured bling station is as heavily armoured as the standard model, which says it's armoured with 100% sparkly gold and diamonds. There's a funny story behind the armoured bling station, because I think PopCap actually accidentally leaked the armoured bling station ages ago. Because I think they nerfed... Did they nerf a... No, so I think they buffed the armoured heal station. And then it actually said in the title for it, like the armoured heal station, it actually said armoured heal station / armoured bling station. So that kind of set the, like, that kind of set everyone off, like, ding. There's a new ability for the scientists coming out from Rux, finally. Because I think we can face it, I don't think we're going to get explodey balls or like a bling mega heal bomb or something. I don't think we'll be getting a warp any year soon. Because we don't really need one. All stars I used them all at close range because of imp hunt. Yes, I was just scrubbing and used... I don't know how many imp hunts I've used. I think there's a stat for that. We'll have a look in a minute. Deadbirds. They speak for themselves. Short to long. Well, I used them short. No, sorry, I used them at long and then short if anyone came up to me. Imps, I used them at short and just bunny hopped if anyone came around to me. As you do. Super Brains, short. Is there... No, I think it's actually on the zombie side. I've got to go and like check the stats for them all. Also, I think, should I mention this? I think I've actually figured out, well not figured out, but found out like how to properly use this guy. See, like you weaken him with your abilities and then use a weapon, or just use a weapon at close range. Like awfully close range compared to like the rest of them and how you'd use it. I think there's a stat here. No. I don't know, it's the player's tackle that shows you. The players I've tackled the most with a carrot with an any all-star is Moto X Star. I've tackled 131 players with Moto X. Rugby I've tackled 94 with. Wrestling I've tackled 54. Wrestling I'm still finishing off. What stage is wrestling at? Wrestling's at advanced. Wrestling's actually the last one I've got to do. And then I'm going to be moving on to... probably none of them, to be honest with you, because I want to leave it so I kind of finish both sides at the same time. Because I think in... yeah, I think I've got literally... I've got to finish wrestling, then then I've done all the, like, zombies. Which is stupid. It's only taken me 500 hours. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with possibly a stream on this game. I don't know, I'm kind of waiting for Overwatch to come, for Thursday to come around, because Overwatch has got the Some Games event starting on Thursday. What time, I don't know. Watch it, it's going to be like 6 at night, or 7 PM or something. I don't know, we'll do like an hour stream on Overwatch or something on Thursday, when this event actually comes out. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow, but yeah, bye.